Okay, Sitza, we're going to start the High Sierra Trail. We're starting a day early.
Yep.
With the shuttle system we tried, and they were able to give us a walk up a day early, which is lovely.
Exactly.
So it's like noon on the 23rd.
We just had to buy extra food because we were not planning to be out camping tonight.
Yeah. So we just ate a whole bunch of Raisin Bran, some instant smoothies. We're so full, and some sandwiches for later. And yeah, and we're going to start the High Sierra Trail. We're here at the Crescent Meadows trailhead and see how it goes. There's 250% of the normal snowpack, so we'll see if we can do the whole trail, but we're going to persevere, and it sounds promising from the people that are coming out now. Seed says first in front of a giant sequoia tree. Up, 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 up.
It's quite big.
The biggest ones in the park are over 3,000 years old. We're there before the Romans and have more wood than a 100-acre pine forest. This one's not quite as big as the General Sherman, but you know, it's pretty darn big.
Okay, this is a big tree. Some big animals could live in there, actually. Oh, or a Kirsten. Big, eh?
What it is, what it is.
Oh my God.
They're so giant. 0.6 in on the High Sierra. Miles
View.
and first views. So we've got the giant sequoias back there, and then it opens up, and we're gonna walk along this ridge now for a bit.
All right.
Little hazy.
Much tastier than the hotel water.
Nice. We're nearing the first campsite, which we'll pass, so we're nearly at Wolverton Cutoff and Panther, and then we'll carry on to Merton Creek, but enjoying the very mild trail so far. Yep. Creek, Sita. We're gonna camp here tonight, up here on these rocks somewhere, and tomorrow we'll cross this creek and then over there. First night on the High Sierra Trail. We are camped at Merton Creek. It's our first stone pitch of the new Durston tent, which we did a decent job. Took us a few minutes, but we did it. And now Seats is just having a pre-dinner nap. And we started hiking at noon today. Because the logistics, we started a day early, so we did 10.5K. And we're at Merton Creek. A little bit hazy out here. But other than that, some great views. The trail itself today was pretty mild, but then we had to hike up all the way from that creek way down there to get to the campsite. So a little bit of an effort, but beautiful day, good first day. We hope to go to Hamilton Lakes tomorrow, which will bring us a full day ahead of schedule, which will be great. Hi, Sierra Trail morning 2. Good morning, baby.
Good morning.
We are packing up at Merton Creek. from our lovely clifftop campsite. Lovely spot. High Sierras in the distance, so I guess we're in them. Apparently that's air quality is fairly normal, but when we get past the Western Divide and above 9,000, it will clear up a little. But yeah, so we're at 2,300 meters, so I guess we need to get above 3,000 meters, and apparently it clears right up too. So anyways, we're packing up camp. You know, as you do. Good stuff. Today seats 17.5 kilometers to Hamilton Lakes.
Yeah.
Hopefully, I don't think there's too many big climbs, so yeah, it'll be a long day, it'll be sore, but doable. And it's at such a popular spot that apparently you're only allowed one night. That's how nice Hamilton Lakes is, so. All right, here we go. Just crossed Merchant Creek. Creek's really. And now we're stopped for breakfast. Refreshing, eh, Sita?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, the crossings were not deep and short, so it's good.
Warming up my little Reynoldian feet right now. Hiking truly on the cliff's edge here. This trail was made by pack animals or by people using pack animals. So a lot of the trail is of a grade where pack animals could travel, which makes it quite a pleasant hike. But you don't want to fall off. That is for sure.
Very cool.
Pizza day 2 of the High Sierra Trail. We just left Bear Paw Camp and we're heading to Hamilton Lakes. And this is the view we've come across.
Yeah, it's gorgeous. Snow is all melting rapidly, which is in our advantage, I guess.
Yeah, we're supposed to do the pass tomorrow, which is sounding like people only started to do it yesterday for the first time, so that's in our favor. But we're also seeing a little bit better air quality up here too.
Yeah, there was some actual blue sky today.
Okay.
Alright, this is the kind of trails we're walking on. That's where we came from. Super steep drop off. Ooh.
So steep that made me nervous.
Very steep, yeah. And then that's where we're going, the waterfall. All right, Kirsten, lead the way.
Slowly.
Very slowly and carefully. It's insane that they built trails here. So impressed.
Just about 1 kilometer from our campsite for the night. We've gone 17 or ish.
16 and a half maybe.
Well, the total for the day 17 and a bit. Under Valhalla, up there should be Hamilton Lake.
Gorgeous. Very excited.
Hot and difficult, strenuous, but
Oh,
gorgeous.
Definitely tiring, but worth it.
Yeah. All right, hike on. Let's get to the camp. Little Hamilton Lake, and evidence of their 250% snowpack this winter. Morning, day 3 of the High Sierra, Sita.
Morning.
We're packing up the tent and such at Hamilton Lakes. And we have to scale this wall up and over there today.
All right, baby, show me how it's done.
All right.
And the water is icy cold. I could barely put my hand in, so it's gonna be not fun for old Raynodes over here.
Yeah, it's a bit cool. But then you can dry off here before you go into the next one. It's very stable.
And it's 7:45, so it's also chilly outside, so might be one of the more fun parts of this hike, in very much sarcasm.
Here it's just
Cut,
step into the water.
cut. My turn. So we're about 1.6 kilometers up from there.
Yeah, we gained quite a bit of elevation.
Yes. And these trees are incredible. They're up here, holding everything up. We're heading our way up this thing.
Kirsty,
Hello, Sita.
what are you doing here?
We climbed down from there to come into this snow tunnel so we can get back on the trail.
Okay. And why are we doing this?
We're on the High Sierra Trail and we're trying to get to Precipice Lake to get over the gap.
So we have to go through this tunnel because over top of the snow, it's a bit steep. It would work with our micro spikes, but this is probably the safer bet.
Looking at all these beautiful alpine flowers that are in their prime. When your first group's on the trail,
Just like us, we're also in our prime.
right? Well, beautiful High Sierras, blue skies. Hamilton Lake is down there. Can't see it anymore. This is a Hamilton Pond apparently. And up over that ridge is going to be Precipice Lake. See how it goes. Putting on the micro spikes to try to get over to there to Kaweah Gap. Got across this snowfield.
Hello! We're at the top of Kaweah Gap. About 10,000 feet or something, Kirsten, you thought?
10.5.
10.5, so almost 3,000 meters. We just came
No,
from...
it's above 3,000, so it must be more than 10.5. Sorry, apologies. Hi.
We'll have to cut that out now. Behind us is where we came from. Lots of snow crossing.
We had to do some route finding with the map and the GPS.
Yeah, because the trail disappeared under the snow many times.
And under the lake some ways many times. But this is I think the second highest point on this trail after Whitney.
Direction we're going in. We're going there.
Yeah, it must be because we're going downhill.
Yeah.
The next stop, Big Arroyo. Big High Sierra views. So we'll be going down into this valley. Down there. And Sita, you just crossed the Great Western Divide.
Oh, is that here?
Yes.
Oh my god, that's exciting.
This is the Kaweah Gap and this is the Great Western Divide. First big, huge crux. Apparently,
On the drier side then.
yes. And we're only parties yesterday crossed this and maybe the day before, but other than that, we're some of the first parties to cross. Not because we're awesome, just because of our timing. And are awesome, but timing.
Close your eyes, get out of your skin.
So this past winter was a record-breaking snowfall in California here. Record snow heights and also record avalanches probably, because all these trees, and it must have come from way up there. Because the trees behind me now are fine. But yeah, this whole area is quite damaged. And then it must have stopped here, because there you see damaged trees, and behind it, yeah, you see the trees that just came out unscathed. So we're just above Big Arroyo Junction, I think. So this is the elevation above which you can't have fires. The forest around us is okay, but just above here, just beyond these trees, huge avalanche wiped out a huge forest. So yeah, the damage is insane.
So we're making our way to our next campsite at Big Arroyo Junction. But clearly this has been the 250% snowfall in a shaded forest. So we're having to go up and over these situations. So I guess we'll see what our campsite looks like. We might be... Day 4, High Sierra Trail. We got to this point yesterday on the Big Arroyo where we needed to cross to go about another 1-2 kilometers to our Big Arroyo Junction campsite. However, due to 250% snowfall, the ice melt and snow melt is engorging the rivers, and we have not been able to safely cross the Arroyo. Upside to that, beautiful camp spot last night in the woods along this lovely spot here with my lovely husband and this beautiful scenery all around us. Downside is we may not be able to finish. So today is going to be looking for a spot to cross upstream a little. If we don't, we're going to camp here again tonight and see if the water levels go down again. Because when we got here last night, the water was at where the first 2 rocks are, and now it's at where the last 2 rocks are. So potentially, it is morning now, that is to be expected, but maybe the water level will go down enough. So if we can cross, then we'll continue. If we can't, then it'll be a beautiful out and back hike in the Sierras on the High Sierra Trail, just not the whole High Sierra Trail. But we know that the Kaweah Gap is crossable because we crossed it this time. And the campsites that we already passed or camped at are beautiful. So we're gonna take it as it comes. We found our river crossing, much more gentle. We walked about 1.5 kilometers maybe up the stream.
Maybe a kilometer.
And we passed by that big avalanche zone, so all that snow that was melting in is not melting in here. Obviously there's still lots, but every time we walk upstream, all those branches of little streams that are flowing in, they're not there, so less volume, and we found a really wide spot so we can cross here. All right, we'll just have to backtrack down the trail and find the trail. Just about back to where we have to pick up the trail from where we would have crossed if the river had been the right level. In fact, that's the meadow I can see from across our campsite. But we
maybe
still
not yet.
Weaving in amongst the snow and the beautiful rocks in this beautiful High Sierra forest. Just crossed that, so my pants are really clean.
Oh my.
It's a little scary. An unnamed lake along the High Sierra Trail. Beautiful. If we weren't camping at Moraine Lake tonight, we'd swim.
Yep.
But I think we're gonna do it there. Beautiful Sierra Meadow. Lots of heliobores and purple wildflowers and yellow wildflowers. Stopping for 5 seconds and now I have 1,000 mosquitoes on me.
So yeah, let's keep going.
But beautiful. Big day, but downhill now to our campsite at Moraine Lake. And a nice little spot for us now. Morning 5 of the High Sierra Trail. Morning, Sitza.
Morning.
Just packing up our bags and our tent. Had a great sleep all to ourselves here at Moraine Lake, which is amazing.
Haven't seen a single soul in 48 hours.
Yeah. Did hear a tree fall last night though. Like a huge one. We were sitting here and all of a sudden you hear this splintering crack and then a crash. So it's like a bomb. There was
within 100 meters.
yeah.
There.
Like I'm sure we'll see the tree soon. And it was one of those moments that I was like, is that an avalanche? Is that like what the hell is that? And then when it occurred that it was a tree, it was just like holy shit. So luckily Sitza had done a bit of a danger tree assessment anyways whenever we set up camp, because we didn't set up camp over there for that reason. But I thanked him even more for that at that moment. But anyways, day 5 we'll be going, because we had our head start. If we were to be a full day ahead still, we'd be at First and Meadows, which is a little bit further, but we took the detour to Moraine today because, oh my goodness, so pretty. And we're going to go most of the way to
kind of where we were going to be. But it will still stay like 3/4 of a day ahead. And then tomorrow we'll go further so that we're closer to the mountain. So we'll see how that goes. We're approaching the Kern River and we found ourselves descending a beautiful slope that up there was Manzanita. And now it's become this beautiful fern gully slope situation where we're just surrounded in wall-to-wall fern. And it's absolutely stunning.
Gorgeous.
What were these called? Chattahoochee Falls? I'll correct that, but some sort of fall. Kern River is on the side. We passed the junction. But you know, we are seeing the trail is washed out and has lots of tributaries, and we've been doing a lot of water crossings. A little while back, the trail was up to my thighs in water instead of trail. And these are the things we're crossing. And right in a ferny area, where you kind of think, hey, this is really wet and full of ferns, and it was covering, I saw a rattlesnake. But he didn't rattle. He broke the rules. So anyways, here we go. That is the trail, that river. And we're, I think, about 1 kilometer from Crabtree. Just got to the Kern River. Thank God there is a bridge, because otherwise, no hike.
Smells like creosote.
Yeah. So we are at Kern Hot Springs, which is there along the mighty Kern River, and there is a tub here, but the Kern is at an all-time high, so you're basically, you could do a hot cold plunge, but not today, because it's the cold plunge would kill you. So it's over 30 degrees, so I don't think Seats and I want to do a hot tub today.
Yep.
But there it would be. How fun. And you just plug it and let it fill. But we're gonna continue on. But how cool. If it was nighttime and you wanted a nice hot soak. Cool. Morning of day 6, High Sierra Trail. Hey, Sitsa.
Good morning.
We hiked almost 22 kilometers yesterday, so it was a big day. We were very sore. A long day.
Yeah, we still didn't run into any other park visitors, so that's now 72 hours, I think.
Yeah, we ran into rangers and trail crew. Yeah. So we just camped just near the trail on a sort of unofficial, but that is allowed in the park if you follow certain rules, near a creek. And today it's just probably near 7 and we're just getting ready to go. It's just over 10 kilometers today, but uphill, hoping to take a little bit of an easier day and get up there.
Don't let your worries weigh you down, down, down.
Night of day 6 of the High Sierra hike. A little impromptu camp spot.
Lots of mosquitoes.
Yeah.
But the view is stunning.
We're not sure if that's Whitney over there or not, so we're gonna say no. But we're up on a cliff, which is absolutely beautiful. And you can see the last light over there. Lovely. Morning 7 High Sierra Trail. We're camped right before Wallace and Wright Creeks join.
not able to pass last night safely, we felt. So we camped here and we're now gonna go up and over and join with the John Muir Trail, which will join to our trail tonight. So a little bit of bushwhacking, but we felt that was the safer way. Ended up having though a beautiful campsite, so you know, lemonade. Okay, we just scaled up from the bottom of that valley where we couldn't pass that creek, and it was a long, what, hour and a half?
Yeah, probably.
But now it's flattened out and we have a meadow, which is the best we could ask for, hey?
Absolutely.
So we've got to cross the main creek that was the problem and then a tributary of it. And then if we keep heading east, we'll actually get on the John Muir Trail, which will then intersect with the trail that we're supposed to be on and further along, which hopefully gets us back on track. So fingers crossed that we're making good, beautiful progress despite it having to be an audible. And we got to see this beautiful place that is not on any of the trails. So lucky us.
Ninja lake levels right here.
Yeah, exactly. Hi, Kirsten. So
Hi.
you're putting on your bug jacket because the bugs are horrendous. We just got to this, oh yeah, that's terrible. We just got to this beautiful meadow and this mellow little creek, which is the exact same creek we couldn't cross like 300 meters of elevation down where we spent the night because we couldn't cross. And now we hiked up. It took us about 2 hours to get to the meadow. And now we have this beautiful, beautiful. Well, it was a scramble up, but otherwise we would have never seen this. It looks gorgeous. It looks really gorgeous here.
Just crossed the creek that turned into that torrent down below in this beautiful meadow, even where it's split, so two little guys. And now we actually, this is a different creek that we sort of have to stay on this side of, on John Muir Trail. One of those mountains over there might be Whitney. Who knows? We'll see.
Now it's filming. So Kirsten, we just arrived after less than an hour on the flats. So it took us an hour 45 probably to scale those cliffs. And then about 45 minutes to just follow this little creek up on our right to the trail we're currently on. And that is which trail?
John Muir.
The John Muir Trail. So the river crossing of the John Muir is right there. So we knew that if we followed the creek that's just behind this ridge, that we would catch this this trail, and we did way quicker than we thought.
Thank God for knowing how to read maps.
Exactly. So now we're just going to follow this for about 1 kilometer to the junction.
Half a kilometer.
Half a kilometer. There you go. Hello, Kirsten. Where are we at?
We're at Crabtree Meadows for night 7 of the High Sierra Trail. We're changing plans a little. The exit through Whitney Portal, which is the way we were going to exit and is the typical route of the High Sierra Trail, is not advisable by the rangers right now unless you have ice axe and crampons, and more so than Kaweah Gap because it is a 1,000-foot chute apparently that you have to cross. So we're taking her advice and doing a detour over the Pacific Crest Trail. So today we were on the John Muir, the Pacific Crest, and the High Sierra. And tomorrow we will exit towards Cottonwood Pass on a section of the Pacific Crest Trail. Maybe it's not 20 miles, but it's a good section of the Pacific Crest Trail. And we'll exit through Cottonwood Pass and go above 11,000 feet. And yeah, enjoy ourselves, get picked up and continue on, but it'll be a lovely detour that's supposed to be beautiful and we'll have a great time.
Nice. And tonight we'll be stargazing.
Seats have figured out the stargazer pitch on our Durston X-Mid 2, which will allow us to watch the stars, which we did on the Wonderland Trail a lot, and we're in a non-windy kind of spot tonight, so that's going to be lovely.
Looking forward to that.
We're going to watch the stars from the foothills of Mount Whitney.
Awesome, yeah, and in front of us here is actually Whitney Creek. flowing out, and I just went for a swim. It was not cold, it was very refreshing though. It was, yeah, it was very nice.
And I think you can see Whitney if you look down that corridor now.
Yeah, we should go and check out where, if we can see Whitney.
Night 7, Crabtree Meadows.
Yeah, beautiful.
Enjoying the alpenglow.
Not quite glowing yet, but
Yeah, more the sundown glow. And our tent's just over there. My laundry. Beautiful, beautiful. Good morning, Sitza. Day 8 of the High Sierra Trail. We're at Crabtree Meadows on the flanks of good old Mount Whitney. Detouring a little bit today onto the PCT.
yes.
Going to Rock Creek today.
Rock Creek today, and then tomorrow maybe, what was that called? Chicken Lake? Little Chicken Lake? Or
Yeah,
something?
Chicken something lake. We'll go a little further than Rock Creek today just to get a little closer so that we have not a tiny day and a big day. But yeah, it'll be lovely. But look at what we woke up to.
Whitney Creek and Mount Whitney in the background there.
Now we crossed Whitney Creek down in the Kern Valley and it wanted to kill us. And now it's a trout-filled, beautiful oasis in a meadow,
I actually went for a swim here yesterday.
right? So good day. We'll do our 30-something kilometers on the PCT and enjoy the journey. So Sitz is just about to summit Cottonwood Pass, one of the higher points on our hike, an unexpected one since we didn't do Whitney. In the 11,000 feet will be the higher points, and this will be one of them. So we'll look at the view when we get to the top. Just coming up on Cottonwood Pass, where we've been hiking for just 2 hours now, and we would like a snack.
Nice bench in the shade.
Yes. Hold on to your hats. Oh yeah, look at this. Camp spot for day 8. I mean, come on. Huge views of the Sierras. We're right up at, about to go over Siberian Pass, so we're up high at over 11,000, or we're close to it right now if we're not at it, feet. Nice plateau. We've been climbing for the last couple hours and most of the day actually. And Sitza's found this beautiful spot. These trees are huge. Some of them just massive, probably over 1,000 years old. Just gorgeous. Having to find a windless spot to cook. Sitza is now cooking in the
Vestibule.
But the view is worth it. On our plateau at what are we at? 3,333 meters?
3,332 meters. Give or to a few meters, I guess, because the GPS is never 100%.
High Sierra Trail / PCT day 9. We're just packing up camp. Our tent was there, just putting away our last bits and bobs before we hit the road. Sitsa was up at 5:30ish for sunrise, I think, today. Watched the whole sunrise. Just up over there. Really great camp spot. I think it got down to about 4 degrees, but as soon as the sun came up, it's already 12 degrees. I think it's 7. So lovely. Probably one of our favorite camp spots so far. Now we have to go over Siberian Ridge or Gap or Pass and then make our way to Chicken Springs Lake and Cottonwood Pass. And tomorrow we'll head on down to the Cottonwood Pass trailhead to Horseshoe Meadows where we'll get picked up. We haven't seen snow in days, but we're about to pass a snow patch, which is funny because this is near the end of the trail. We're at over 11,000 feet, one of the higher spots today, but there's so little snow everywhere, but there's just this one patch. So it's a bit novel for us. And probably all the people coming up from the parking lot today are probably thinking, oh boy, so much snow, but not right in this area at least. Our camp spot for day 9 is Chicken Springs Lake. Beautiful snow-fed lake. Apparently lots of frogs to listen to tonight. And look at our waterfront campsite. Lovely. So Sitsa's making our little dinner on his beautifully engineered stove, which I must say has worked a treat. He did a great job on that for us. And yeah, we're enjoying our last night out on the trail before we hike out to the trailhead tomorrow.